Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, November 25th, 2025, and welcome to the latest edition of Douglas Now Live. We are less than 48 hours away from Thanksgiving, which is, of course, the official start of the Christmas season. So with that in mind, today will be a very holiday-centric show. We want to talk a little bit about Thanksgiving. We want to talk about the Christmas parade. And then I was thinking about Christmas movies, and I want to discuss Christmas movies here for just a few minutes. What got me thinking about the Christmas movie discussion was how many Christmas movies, famous, well-known, holiday standard Christmas movies that I have not seen. It would surprise you. There are a lot. There are a lot of them that I have not seen. And as I looked through a list of the greatest Christmas movies of all time, I realized that I had seen more than I thought I had. But I want to briefly discuss that. Again, it's going to be a positive discussion today. Again, we are on the eve of Thanksgiving and the beginning of the Christmas season, the official beginning of the Christmas season. So we're gonna keep that theme here today. The annual Christmas parade, 61st annual Festival of Lights Christmas parade, holiday movie magic is the theme. The Christmas parade will take place on Friday, December 12th at 7 p.m. in downtown Douglas. Now, the reason I'm mentioning this is one, of course, the Christmas parade is one of the largest gatherings that we have in our community. People look forward to it. It has become something that is really a standard here in Douglas and Coffee County, and it's a big event. You can scratch off a couple of, milestones as we move through the Christmas season or move into the Christmas season, but you really, you really put your foot on the gas when the Christmas parade comes around. So it's a really neat event. It's a big event that a lot of people look forward to. Now, the reason I have a Register Today graphic up here, and it's not wanting to fit into our camera very well, but the Christmas parade, folks would like to have more floats. There's still time to get floats in the parade. And one of the things that makes the parade special, one of the things that makes it so enjoyable for the Douglas and Coffee County community is the participation that we have. So the larger the parade, obviously the greater the magnitude of the event. So we would like to have more floats. We would like to have more participation. You may be thinking, well, I would like to put a float in the parade, but here we are at the end of November. It's probably too late to put one in. It is not. It is not at all too late to put a float in. So again, if you would like to get involved, church, civic organization, school club, what have you, put a float in. Give the Chamber of Commerce a call. Look on Facebook, Chamber of Commerce's Facebook page. Of course, we had a story up yesterday on Douglas Now. You can search Facebook. It is not hard to find where to register, not hard to find the folks you need to talk to so that you can register. Putting a float together is fun. Everybody should do it once. You should put a float in the parade at least once. After that, you can make a decision of whether you want to put a second float in the parade, but everybody should do it one time. Again, the theme this year, holiday movie magic, and we're going to talk about some Christmas movies here in just a few minutes, so we will keep with that theme here on Douglas Now Live today as well. But yeah, give the Chamber of Commerce a call if you've been thinking about a float. It's not that difficult, doesn't take a long time, just needs a few people to put one together. You can make it as large or as small as you want to. Anything from the bed of a pickup truck to a small utility trailer, all the way up to a flatbed trailer that a semi truck pulls. So if you can imagine it, you can put it in the parade. So give the folks at Chamber of Commerce a call, and let's have the biggest and best Christmas parade that we have ever had. In again, keeping with the holiday theme. Some kids at Coffee High School, the National Honor Society, decided to give back this year to families in the Coffee County schools community. And there are a couple of different organizations and clubs that are doing different drives, meal drives, and what have you for the holidays. But we, part of the nature of the news business is to cover negative stories. And I really don't like covering all the bad stuff. We talk about that. Nobody believes me, but we don't like to talk about it if we don't have to. And again, when we're on Douglas Now Live and we're doing our videos, we leave a lot of that stuff, to the website, to the Facebook page, that kind of thing. But I really want to highlight it when our kids are doing something positive. Last week, National Honor Society members came together to provide full Thanksgiving meal packages for 4 families in need within the Coffee County school community. The school system was pretty impressed by what they did, and they offer their sincere appreciation to the members of the National Honor Society who contributed their time, their resources, and their leadership to make this effort possible. Their dedication to supporting others reflects the high standards of the Coffee High School chapter and of the National Honor Society as a whole. So again, thank you to these kids who did that. Thank you for stepping up and showing a concern for others and not just talking about it, not looking for others to do it, but to get involved and do it themselves. Now, they are not the only kids in the school system who are doing something positive this holiday season. I hope I'm saying this right. All right. Please forgive me if I'm not. But the Tomei Society, or Tome Society, Tome, I'm going to call it Tomei Society or Tomei Society, having a shoe drive during the holiday season. They ask anyone who is cleaning out their closets to please consider donating your shoes to this effort. What they want to do is they want to have 100 bags full of shoes to donate. They will take any kind of shoes, whether it's tennis shoes or sneakers, boots, dress shoes, sandals, any kind of athletic shoes, any kind of casual shoes, new, used, lightly worn. If you've got a pair of shoes that you want to get rid of, instead of throwing those shoes away and sending them to a landfill, donate them to the Tomei Society. Again, I hope I'm saying that right. They have 2 drop-off points at Coffee High School or the George Washington Carver freshman campus. And what we have here, we have a picture of kids bagging up shoes and getting them ready to donate. So everybody's got a closet full of shoes. Most people have shoes they have never worn before and aren't going to wear. Still got the tags, still got the stickers on them. For whatever reason, we buy them. We don't wear them. They end up cluttering our closets. If you would like to get rid of those and make a difference at the same time and save a little space in the landfill and all that good stuff, donate here. You can find information out online. Coffee County Schools Facebook page has more information as well. Not difficult to find out exactly what to do and where to go. But again, Coffee High School, George Washington Carver freshman campus. Bag your shoes up, take them there, go into the office. They'll tell you where to put them, and then folks will come pick them up. Doesn't matter what kind of shoes they are. Again, they take sandals and Crocs all the way up to nice dress shoes and anything in between. So it's good to see our kids getting involved and doing something during the holidays to give back. Now, I want to get to our picture in a minute. If you are of a certain age, you know exactly who this picture is, what this picture represents, and the greatest Christmas song of all time, not necessarily Christmas carol. Okay, I put Christmas carols and religious / Christian Christmas songs, what we would sing in church during a candlelight service or during the Christmas season, in a different category than secular Christmas songs. Maybe the greatest secular Christmas song of all time, these guys right here. We'll get to that in just a second. So one of the things that I was thinking about here as we head into the Christmas season are Christmas movies, and what Christmas movies I've seen, what I haven't seen, what I like, what I don't like. And, again, I came up with a pretty good list of movies that I have not seen, Christmas movies I have not seen. Some of that may surprise you. So I wanted to look at that and again, keeping with our theme with the Christmas parade of holiday movie magic. Now, This is a list from the pioneerwoman.com. I do not know anything about the Pioneer Woman website. I did a list or Googled a list of Christmas movies, and this popped up. The 50 greatest Christmas movies. This was at the top. So, and of course, in the exhaustive and comprehensive show preparation that I do, I clicked on the first link I saw. This was it, and I thought it was a pretty good starting point for discussion. And this is actually going from top to bottom. So this is 1 through 50 instead of 50 to 1. Number 1, according to the Pioneer Woman, the greatest Christmas movie of all time, Elf. I have not seen all of Elf. I have seen most of it, but I haven't seen all of it. But yes, Elf is considered to be the greatest Christmas movie of all time, according to the Pioneer Woman. Number 2, The Muppet Christmas Carol. I have seen The Muppet Christmas Carol. Watched it when I was a kid. Number 3, we can all agree on this. This movie should be in the top. I would give you the top 5, but probably the top 3 of any greatest Christmas movie list ever. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Fantastic movie all the way around. We quote that movie at my house throughout the year. We're just as likely to quote Christmas Vacation on July 4th as we are in the weeks leading up to Christmas. Number 4, A Christmas Story. I have never seen A Christmas Story. All right. I know a little bit about it, but I have never seen that movie in its entirety. Number 5, A Charlie Brown Christmas. I have seen that. Home Alone. Yes, Home Alone is a Christmas movie, and I mean, everybody's seen Home Alone. The Polar Express, number 7. This may be a surprise to folks. I have never watched The Polar Express in its entirety. I've seen bits and pieces. I've seen clips here and there, but I have never sat down and watched the entire movie, to the point that I really don't even know what the plot is about. I've heard some talk, but never watched it on my own. Number 8, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Yes, we all know about the Grinch. We've seen that. Number 9, A White Christmas. I have never seen that. This one may surprise you as well. Number 10, It's a Wonderful Life. Never seen that one. 11, Mickey's Christmas Carol. Probably seen it. Number 12, and this is the one that got me thinking. I've never watched this movie. Miracle on 34th Street. Never watched it. 13, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yes, we have seen that. 14, The Santa Claus. I have seen most of The Santa Claus. I don't think I've ever sat down and watched all of it, start to finish, front to back, but I have seen most of it. Number 15, The Christmas Chronicles. I am familiar with it, but I have not seen it. 16, Frosty the Snowman. Seen that one. 17, Search for Santa Paws. Nope. 18, Annabelle's Wish. Never seen that one. 19, Prep and Landing. Never seen that one. Number 20, The Naughty Nine. Haven't seen that. Jack Frost, number 21. I believe I have seen that. I don't even want to say this one. There are a lot of jokes here, and I would be lying if I didn't say that about 15 very inappropriate jokes popped into my head immediately upon seeing this one. At number 22, Barbie in the Nutcracker. Never seen it. Never seen it. Number 23, moving right along. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Know the song, never seen the movie. 24, Family Switch. Nope. 25, The Velveteen Rabbit. I'm not sure if I've seen that all the way from start to finish, but I'm familiar with The Velveteen Rabbit. Number 26, Best Christmas Ever. Have not seen that one. 27, The Bad Guys, A Very Bad Holiday. Nope. 28, Candy Cane Lane. Have not seen that one. That's an Eddie Murphy Christmas movie. In fact, I don't know that I've ever heard of it until I saw this list. Number 29, Snow Day. Heard of it? Never seen it. Number 30, this brings us to our picture. This one should be higher on the list. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. It is a fantastic movie. I have probably seen that more than any other movie on this list, except for Christmas Vacation. And of course, this group here in our picture is the River Bottom Nightmare Band. I would put the song that they play in Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas as the greatest secular Christmas song of all time. You may be thinking, but that's not a Christmas song. Yes, it is. It is a Christmas song, and it is a fantastic Christmas song. If you're not familiar with Emmett Otter, go look. If you type in Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, probably the first thing that'll pop up is the River Bottom Nightmare Band. their performance, they should have won a Grammy. The fictional Muppet Band should have won a Grammy. Fantastic movie, fantastic song. Beethoven's Christmas Adventure at number 31, never seen it. 32, The Night Before Christmas. I've probably seen that in some of its iterations. Number 33, The Christmas Dragon. Number 34, Alone for Christmas. I have not seen either one of those two. Number 35, Saving Santa. Haven't seen that one. 36, The Christmas Toy. That's a Jim Henson movie. Have not seen that one. 37, Christmas in the Heartland. Nope. 38, A Dennis the Menace Christmas. Nope. 39, The Smurfs Christmas Carol. I don't know if I've seen that. It seems like I have, maybe when I was a kid, but I'm not sure. 40, Falling for Christmas. Nope. 41, Father Christmas is Back. Nope. 42, Eloise at Christmas Time. Nope. Last Christmas at 43. Meet Me in St. Louis at 44. Santa Claus, C-L-A-W-S. Cats, a cat movie at 45. 46, Let It Snow. 47, Santa Hunters. 48, Ernest Saves Christmas. I have seen parts of Ernest Saves Christmas, but maybe not the whole thing. 49, The Snowman. And number 50, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That is the Jim Carrey movie. I have seen most of that one, but not all of it. But most of these movies I have not seen. So, according to the PioneerWoman.com, those are your 50 greatest Christmas movies of all time. Now, one is left off the list, which I think could be the greatest Christmas movie of all time. I think you could flip-flop. I'm not going to argue with Elf, but in your top three, you can put Elf at number. These three, and really, when you look at any list of anything like this, probably the top 5, maybe even the top 10 are interchangeable. When you get up to a list of 50 or 100 or something like that, your top 10 are pretty much interchangeable, particularly when you're spanning the time periods that we do on something like this. But I am going to say that I think the top 3, in whatever order you want to put them in, again, I will not argue with Elf. I will put in Christmas Vacation. You know what? You can probably mix Home Alone in there as well. We're going to go top 4, probably Home Alone, but then this one, which is not on the list. And I apologize if this is stereotyping, but I would not expect a website called thepioneerwoman.com to include this on the list, but should be in the discussion, the top 4 or 5 greatest movies of all time, Die Hard. Now, you may be thinking, one, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Not going to debate that, but it is a Christmas movie. And 2, you might be thinking that the reason I decided to discuss this is so I could bring up the fact that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. That is one of the most hotly debated Christmas topics of any Christmas season. That is not the reason why. Actually, what I thought about was A Miracle on 34th Street. And I said, I've never seen that. I've never seen A Miracle on 34th Street. And then I began to think of the other Christmas movies that I haven't seen. And I said, you know what? Probably a lot of the top Christmas movies I have not watched. So that got me to thinking about this. And then Die Hard popped in. I said, we're going to see if Die Hard's on the list. But I am one of those who believes that Die Hard is, in fact, a Christmas movie. And it should be on the list. And it should be in the top 4. Again, whatever order: Elf, Christmas Vacation, Die Hard, and then whatever the other one was that we talked about. They should be in there. They should be in there together. Home Alone. Home Alone. So those are the top 4, my top 4 Christmas movies in whatever order: Elf, Home Alone, Christmas Vacation, and Die Hard. I would probably put Die Hard in the top 3, though. Die Hard, Christmas Vacation in the top 3. I might kick Elf out and put Home Alone in there in the top 3. But anyway, discuss that amongst yourselves. The greatest Christmas movies of all time, 2 days away from the official start of the Christmas season. Unofficially, though, the Christmas season has already started. Go to YouTube if you're not familiar with them at Otter's Jug Band Christmas and the River Bottom Nightmare Band. Go check it out. It is fantastic. Let's take a look at our tower cam. A nice, warm, late November day. As we get past Thanksgiving, the weather's going to cool off this week. Might have some rain tomorrow, and then there's also some rain later on in the week in the forecast. So yeah, The weather is going to change right now, very warm, not going to be the case moving forward here over the next few days. So it doesn't feel very Thanksgiving-ish or very Christmas-ish right now, but in a few days it will. Of course, it'll warm back up because such is the weather here in South Georgia. But yeah, it's a beautiful day outside. I hope everyone has a wonderful week here as we prepare for Thanksgiving. Hope you have a great time with friends and family. Again, it can be a hectic time. It can be very stressful, but slow down and enjoy the season. And remember what Thanksgiving is about. Remember what the Christmas season is about. And take some time to relax and to reflect and to enjoy. All right. I think about folks who don't have families, and I know some people who don't have families, don't have family members who live here. They don't have family members who are close by. Some people don't have any family members remaining at all. And I think about how they spend Christmas and how they spend Thanksgiving. And it really makes me feel very fortunate that we have a large family, close-knit family here in Coffee County and an extended family that we spend time with. We're very blessed. I cannot put words into, I can't express it, right? I can't even set up to say that I can't express it, right? But it is a very special time of the year. It brings back a lot of memories. It's a lot of fun. And as we get into that season, everybody take time and enjoy it. And then if you know someone who may not have family, someone who may not be set up to have as good a Christmas or good a Thanksgiving as you are, reach out to them and try to put them in a position to have the same type of Christmas, to enjoy the same type of relationships and and fellowship that we have. All right, it's something that I know I take for granted, and I shouldn't, but I'm very blessed, and I feel very fortunate that the Lord has blessed us with a close-knit, extended family. We're a little dysfunctional. We argue a little bit, but we love each other very much, and we know that we can depend on each other, and that is something that is invaluable. Money can't buy it. You can't force it. You can't make it. It just happens. And I'm very fortunate to have a family like that. Again, both a close-knit family and an extended family. So again, if you have the opportunity to help some folks out this holiday season, please do so. All right. We will not be here on Thursday. We typically do our Douglas Now Lives on Tuesday and Thursday. I hope that we will be able to do one on Friday. Not quite sure what Friday schedule will be, but if I'm in town, I am tentatively planning on being here in the studio at some point Friday morning to do a Douglas Now Live. And we will recap anything that happens between now and Friday. Hopefully it will be quite calm. We don't want to see any bad stuff happen anytime, but certainly not during this time of the year. So, but that is the plan. Hopefully we will be able to make that happen. Y'all have a wonderful week, a wonderful Tuesday. Enjoy your Thanksgiving Day on Thursday. We will see you on Friday.